Welcome back to the 1996 annual Team Cowboy Olympics from the Langley Riders Arena. Beautiful Langley. And this place, if you're coming out to look for it, is situated at 208 and 42nd. And nice little, sort of a secluded area out here, Wendy. But
down in the gully.
It is. What we're watching today is a lot of fun. Everybody's come out. They want to partake on this. And they're doing a good job, really entertaining all the crowd that come on hand.
We're still selling 50/50 tickets.
Now, they put the next steer inside the chute when the Cowboys all set, giving the nod, and then the release will go. Getting set. Now, they have to take their time and get set. Don't rush it.
This is Alex McDonald and Julie Bell. They want to wait till that steer's head is up, looking out the chute.
Okay, there's the release. The steer's somewhat slower than the other ones we've seen.
Okay, Julie's going to throw her rope, and she caught.
Yeah, they got one. Now, it's different because when you have a steer come out like we've seen the last couple of steers come out, they've come out just bang, lickety split. Now, as this one come out,
little
the riders
slower.
somewhat slower, and the riders could anticipate a faster steer.
It's a
and have to
definite
compensate.
plus. Yeah, makes it a little easier.
Now, the header does his job. Turning. Trying to get, now you can hear the communication between the two of them out there saying, get it up, get it up. That's all they want. Just make sure that you've got the rope properly fitted. Now we're getting set. I think Elda's downstairs with another guest.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. I'm here with Ken Hartley. He's the chairman for the rodeo. And how many years have you been involved with this?
15 years now that we've had this on.
And how do you feel about the crowd that came out today?
I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased. The weather turned out. It's a great crowd. Can't ask for anything better.
What is your favorite event?
My favorite event is cutting. I've been a cutting horseman for 20 years now, and I really enjoy that part of it.
And do you want to just show the crowd a little bit of this buckle? This is what the team...
Winners win.
The team winners are going to win. This is the team roping.
Yep, this happens to be the team roping buckle. All winners get one of the buckles. That's the first place prizes. Second place get splint boots. They're an expensive set of splint boots. Third place is the boot bags, and fourth place is halters and halter shanks, as plus the money is jackpotted back and split between the 4 winning teams.
I had the pleasure of walking over there and taking a look at all the prizes, and they're wonderful prizes. I'd like to thank you, Jim.
Thank you.
And have
Appreciate
a nice day.
it.
Back to you, Steve.
Thank you very much. And that's a gorgeous looking buckle that he was holding there. Now, I believe the next one, they're still in the corner down there.
They're still out there chasing that steer.
Question is what are they going to do with this thing?
They missed.
Not a lot, obviously, is the right answer.
Yeah.
So time for Neil and Marty. Yokohama Tire team of Dave Reinhardt and Frank Principe are up, and this is the last go of the second head of the team roping, and then we'll go into cattle penning. I think we're going to drag the arena, and I think we're also going to...
Now, this is the replay on the last one, how they missed. Yeah, the speed of these steers can be quite the thing. And while they're setting up down there, I think Elda's got another interview real quick. Elda?
Yeah, I do, Steve. Thanks. I have Hanif Jenoff here. He's one of the team ropers. How did you feel about your ride today?
It was pretty good. It was all right.
How many years have you been involved in team roping?
10 years.
Is this your favorite sport, or are you involved in other ones?
I do a little cattle pen, mostly team roping.
And who is this that we have with you?
This is my daughter, Alicia.
Is there anything you'd like to say?
Hi, Mom.
You can say hi to Mom?
Hi, Mom.
That's all right. Okay, thanks. Back to you, Steve.
Thanks, Elda. I got a pet peeve with that. Why do everybody always interview? Why do they always say hi,
Hi, Mom? They
What's
never
the matter
say
with
hi, Dad,
Yeah.
yet. So this is Frank Principe, the healer that I was telling you. He's a silversmith, and he makes really, really beautiful belt buckles, spurs.
Oh, they got one. Pull them up. Flags come down, so that's okay. That's not too bad. Not exactly what they had in mind, I don't think.
No.
Now, we'll look at this one again on the replay, Wendy.
Time for Dave and Frank at 38
Now again, in this case here, the header is the one that makes the first initial throw. But from watching the two of them ride, it appeared that the heeler was a little bit ahead of the header, and I guess that would be basically to control the steer.
That's right. You want to keep the steer moving forward, so your heeler is actually driving that steer forward, keeping him going.
Some of the many spectators come on ahead here.
Yep.
They're changing. Now, what are we doing? No, they're dragging the ring right now. They're taking their time. They're getting it reset up, and some of the people are putting on lots and lots of sunscreen out here. And they are going to take a little bit of a break, and so are we. We're going to come back with more from the Langley Riders Arena in the 1996 Team Cowboy Olympics right after this timeout.
You're watching Rogers Community 4, serving Surrey, Langley, and New Westminster.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the 1996 annual Team Cowboy Olympics from the Langley Riders Arena in beautiful Langley, British Columbia. I'm Steve Erickson with Wendy Hendrickson in our broadcast booth today. Now, Wendy, we see all these numbered cows coming in right now. Tell us what we're talking about.
Okay, this is the cattle penning section, and each team has an appointed number. So they know what their number is. They have to go in there and pick out the cows that have their number.
So you have to find them first.
That's right. First you got to find your number. Then you have to get them out of the herd, down to the other end of the arena and into the pen.
Well, I got it figured out. I think it'd be easy if you had a dark brown cow, but if you had a black one, you'd really be in trouble.
That's right.
Now, these animals are at the opposite end of the arena.
Yeah.
And the riders are all down in the chute area down there.
Yeah, you'll see our first team is sitting here. They're ready. And they're going to be told what number they are. They've got to come down to this end of the arena. And the cutter will go into the herd of cows and pick out their number. And then it's up to the other cattle penners to get those cows back down to the other end and into their pen. And they've got 3 minutes to do this.
Okay, so this is one team that's doing it
That's
right now.
right.
Well, this is quite unique because we were talking earlier on about the communication and how well a team has to work together. And this is going to be quite the thing because we were also talking earlier on how they come in and they get drawn more or less names out of the hat to get put together as a team. So this is going to be quite the setup. This is going to be fun to watch.
Yeah, see, a lot of these cattle penners are used to working with the same team all year round.
Yeah, and you get very, very familiar with the people you're working with. And
that's right.
And sometimes you can get a little bit complacent too. So
yeah.
This means you've really got to be on your toes.
That's right.
This is quite the thing right now. And
okay.
I think I'd want an off-color animal for this one.
So here comes our penners.
Now, is there a time they have to do this in?
Yeah, they've got 3 minutes. This is a timed event. Quickest time wins. So
and
there's
the quicker the time, the more points you get.
That's right. So this girl here, she's going to ride into the herd, find her number, bring it out.
You have to have very good eyesight so you can find your number.
That's right.
Well, obviously, she's found them. A brown one.
Okay, now she has to take this cow back down to this end. Get it into the pen. Now you'll see the other penners down at this end, they're holding the herd back so that the herd doesn't come down to this end. So that's their job.
Now this is where your cutters got their work cut out for them right here, and you've got to have a real strong cutting horse for this one.
Now, obviously, this cow does not want to leave the herd. It doesn't want to leave its buddies. It wants to get back down to the herd. So she does have her work cut out for her to get this cow into that pen.
Now I can see the rest of them coming up to help out.
Yes, but actually these penners aren't allowed to leave that area. They're not allowed to come up here.
Is there a certain area where they can't go past?
Yeah, there's a line that's been appointed, and they know where that line is.
Yeah, as you were saying, this cow does not want to leave its buddies. It's really making her work.
That's right.
Got her work cut out. The cutting horse is staying right with the animal.
Now you can see here where it would be very helpful. You've got to have your horse in good shape.
Well controlled, and sooner or later, either the animal's got to get tired or your horse has to get tired.
Yeah.
Now, who's talking to the animal? Is it the...
That's actually my sister-in-law, Patty, down here at the other end. And she's just kind of giving a little bit of coaching to...
Oh, okay. And we can pick her up on the mic at the side. I was thinking it was the rider, the cutter, that was talking to this animal. I was going to say, no, that's nice. Yeah, now this is quite the thing. Now she just wants to get him contained in that one area.
There we go.
Oh, gee whiz. Oh, so close. Measure the chute back there.
Now, in the meanwhile, the clock's been ticking. They've only got 3 minutes.
Yeah, we'll time the next one. Now, when does the 3 minutes start from, Wendy?
I believe the time starts as soon as they cross a timeline here. And I am not exactly sure where their timeline is.
There must be somebody that we can try and find that's doing all the timing down here. Yeah, this is quite the thing because it's so close.
As soon as that cow sees the opening, it will go through.
Are you telling me the cow's got bad eyesight or what?
Take your time.
Oh, their time's up.
So close. The
Yeah.
cow says, I'm still not going.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. I mean, it was good to watch, but it was disheartening.
Yeah.
Okay, well, now if I was going last, it'd be simple. I'd just be sitting watching right now and scouting these animals and saying, okay, now I know that animal's not mine, so I'm staying away from the brown cow.
That's right.
I
Here
guess you
she
could take
is.
that in more ways than one.
Yeah.
Stay away from the brown cow nowadays, couldn't you? Okay, watch this. Now, she's close to the end.
Pioneer Country Outfitters. And our penner is Nick Hendrickson.
So close back here. And
Yeah.
that cow says, forget it, babe. I'm not going in there. Oh, no way. Yeah, now, that was a sign of a very good cutting horse because good agility for the horse to pick it out first off. And not only pick the horse out or to pick the animal out, but to stay with the animal.
Right. So now our second team is coming into the arena here. They have to go down and get into the pen.
And they keep all the animals together in one end. Now this could be a rough go when you first go in because...
Yeah, it sounds easy, but it's not easy to get one.
It sounds easier than it looks.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy to say, well, gee, let's go separate your animal and, take him down to the other end, waltz him home, and away you go.
That's right.
But no such luck. This looks very difficult. And again, this is where you have to have a real well-trained horse, and the animal has to work with you, and you have to work with the animal, sort of hand in hand, so to speak.
Yeah. So the team gets into the pen.
Now, the cutter goes out first?
Yeah, the cutter comes out first.
You could see this being pure chaos. Now we're going to time one, and I'm going
Nick, we're ready whenever you are.
I'm going to start it from the time they leave. Okay, now I'm going to start it now, just for argument's sake, and see how long what the difference is from our time to their time. Got to go in, and as you were saying earlier on, you can't go in too rushed because you'll scare the animal.
That's right. You notice how he stopped before he got to the herd?
Put the brakes on.
Now you want to go into the herd cautiously and quietly, find your number, drive that cow out.
Oh yeah, this is cautious. Now you got to look around first.
Yeah, first you got to find your number.
Now you can hear him saying, "I see him, I see him."
Oh, and he lost him, so he's got to go back in there and try and drive him out again.
Oh, sure, right in the middle of nowhere, right there. Here he comes. Now, I think that's the one he wants out. Forget it. Now, from the time I started my watch, we've gone 55 seconds so far, and you said they have 3 minutes.
3 minutes they've got.
So, old Ben keeps on ticking.
Now you'll see the importance of the other team members. You see how they're holding the herd back. Otherwise, we'd have the whole herd down at the other end by now.
Okay, now they've got them separated. Now, very instrumental. We've got 1 minute and 16 seconds, and they've got to move this one back. Now, this could be simple because all the trouble they had at the start. Watch, this animal just go back and walk right out by himself.
And some of them will. Some of them will see that open gate there and they'll just head out. You can see that cow looking back at the herd.
Looks over at the spectators and say, "What are you talking about over there in the crowd?" Good foot action by the horse to be able to read where this animal's going to go.
So this is a Charolais cow, and she's looking at the herd there, and she's trying to figure out how she can get back into the herd.
And of course, that's her ultimate goal. 2 minutes from the time I started my watch till the time they open that gate. Have they ever thought about having like a bell to indicate that they've used so much time up yet, or am I talking out of context here?
Well, they might eventually do something like that.
So you're telling me we could have a good idea about our booth, Wendy?
Maybe we should have a meeting here and discuss that.
My luck, it'd scare the horse. Yeah, this is quite the thing because it's sort of a matter of mind down here right now. It's just a basic standoff.
Yeah.
2:35 right now. From the time they started. Animal says, "You want me to go where?"
That's right.
Somebody move that opening.
Yeah.
Now, if you open the other side, I'll go in there, but I'm not going in this corner. The animal says, "I just want to go visit my friends." This is quite the thing. Patient, so patient.
It is, and it's hard to be patient when you know that.
I've got 3 minutes. Hey, right on.
There you
We're
go.
not doing too bad. Look at that. Just what we were saying. How the horse, you know, the animal's got a mind of its own. It just says, "I'll go right now, not a problem." He says, "You wanted me just to go in there, and there was not even any food in there for me." What type of foolish adults am I dealing with down here? It'd be nice if we could read their mind and know what they're thinking, eh?
Our next team in is the Kagan
that was quite well done. But
this is really a fun sport.
it is. Now watch this animal. Just watch. Saying, "Okay, fine, I'm going back here and all that." Now the 3 minutes had just finished. Walked right in. Oh yeah, that is so disheartening right there.
This cattle penning down here in the Fraser Valley is getting really big.
It is. I think Elda's got a couple of guests with her. Elda?
Volunteers here, we have Cherie and Michael. What is your job here?
We sell raffle tickets, 50-50 tickets, and we run the time for cutting and stuff.
Okay, Michael, what's the jackpot up to?
About $360.
Are you going to give it to me?
Maybe.
I did buy my tickets. Your parents are involved. How is your mom involved?
She's a timekeeper and stuff, and to keep track of the scores.
You were telling me that she was also a cutter.
Yeah, she did it for about 6 years.
And did you get to watch lots of it? Have you any aspects of getting involved in it?
No, not really.
No? How about you?
Maybe. I don't know.
And just so that you guys know, Steve.
Hey, we never said any difference. Now what's this idea about you coming and saying, "Can I have a ticket and can I win?" I hope they charge you double for your ticket. Oh, watch. My luck, she'll win the ticket and they'll charge her GST. Wouldn't that be a first, eh? This is quite the thing. Now, the last one was so well done, and our timing was not that far off.
No, you were right on.
Pretty good,
Yeah.
eh? Okay, now they said they're ready to go. Okay, they're going to open the door. You'd figure they could have somebody to open the gate for them.
Well, no, that's part of it. You've got to open the gate yourself.
Okay, well, we'll see how close I am for this one. Out they come right now. Now, as we said earlier on, the aim of this is for the cutter to go in, find out the animal that's theirs with their appropriate number that they've been given, separate the animal, get it down to the opposite end of the ring, and eventually get the animal out of the pen like the entrance that they come in. So
That's right.
That's the whole gist of this contest right now.
Got her head up towards you right there.
Okay, that was Dave Lambert telling the cutter where that cow was.
So that we can all work together on this one.
White one. Oh, they lost her.
Got loose. 39 seconds so far. Now going in. This is so tough because the initial separation could be the roughest part of it.
That's right. Looks like one of the numbers off one of the cows is laying down there in the arena.
Oh, wouldn't that be great if that was your cow?
Yeah.
Just pick the number up, take it down, and throw it in the end.
Yeah.
They're still trying. They're trying the separation here.
Okay.
Which one are they looking for?
There,
Obviously, they're
they
looking
got
for
her.
the white one. That's the one they wanted. Okay, you can hear them. They're all talking. Take her down, all the way down the other end. Now watch. If she just goes and marches right out in her own, somebody's going to be absolutely amazed. I get a kick out of these animals when they walk over to the side of the fence and they stand and they look at you for a minute. I'd love to know what they're thinking at that precise time, because the look in their face is worth a whole bunch of money. Hey, watch it. This animal's going. This is where the rest of your team gets very important. This animal wants to go back home.
Yeah.
So, yeah, right. Just when I thought I was winning. We've gone 1 minute and 58 seconds so far from the time we started our watch, and this is of a 3-minute duration for this event for each group. So close on some of these, eh?
Here she comes again.
Whoa!
Hey, give her room to get out of there.
You see that?
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
Almost ran the horse over. Hey, if I was sitting close to the railing, I'd give that cow a penalty.
Now this is getting a little western now,
This
isn't
is
it?
good.
Oops.
And we've gone 2 minutes and 35 seconds so far, and that cow says, I'm going home. Does that whistle mean it's over? Or was I just hearing things?
Yeah. That's
Okay,
it.
so she obviously started her stopwatch a little sooner than I did.
Thanks, Bill.
I was out by about 10 seconds on that one, so. I started it when the gate got complete. Now what are they gonna do? Put him back in the corner? Somebody's gotta pick that number back up and find the cow. I wanna see the person that's gonna put that number on the cow again. Okay, watch this.
Your pinner is
Okay, now watch this. This is the cow going all the way down. Watch, I'm going by everybody. Now, not a good ability to read that right there. Now watch this. Going in. A little bit of a check right there on the horse. Yeah, boom, going home.
So we've got our next team coming in now.
Now that's disheartening. I mean, all they did was come out and pick the number up and carry it out.
That's right.
I wanted to virtually see someone walk in the middle of all them animals and try and put it back on. That would be worth at least 50 bonus points right
That's
there.
That's right.
Oh, that would be fun. I think Elda's downstairs with another cowboy. Elda.
Yeah, thanks, Steve. I am down here with another cowboy. He's one of the team ropers, and he's also a silversmith. If anybody attended the Cloverdale Rodeo, he did the spurs for the winning teams. How are you feeling about today, Frank?
Oh, we're sitting pretty good. We could win a little more.
Is this your favorite event, the team roping?
Yes.
And do you have anything that you would like to say about your silversmith business?
Well, I build silver bits for show horses, silver spurs, and silver buckles. Lots of trophy buckles and spurs for various events such as Cloverdale.
And where are you located at?
I'm located in the Chilliwack area, actually in Columbia Valley, which is a beautiful valley south of Cultus Lake.
That's a beautiful area up there. And I'll let you get back to watching some of this rodeo. Back to you, Steve.
Thanks, Elda. Yeah, I saw those buckles that were out there for that winning team. Rocky Rockwell, the president for the Cloverdale Rodeo, happened to show me some of those buckles out there, and they were, you should commend him, because those buckles were absolutely beautiful. Beautiful work.
Okay.
And we're sitting up here admiring our buckles, right?
That's right.
Now, they've got this animal separated from the rest. Now, this is a do-or-die situation now. What are they going to do for this?
Well, I'll tell you what. I think I'd put my money on this team because this is Bob Zernhelt here. And he can read a cow better than a cow knows what it's going to do itself. So
now the rest of the riders appear to be coming up and helping out a little more than what they've done in the past.
I think they can come up a little bit, but they can't cross the line. They can't come follow Bob right up the arena. Their job is to keep that herd back there.
I figured out the line must be this telephone pole.
I think
down
it
here,
is.
Just to our,
yeah, I think you're right,
right,
Steve. Yeah. I don't think Bob will have too much trouble getting this cow in there.
Oh, watch the cow just jump the fence. Cow says, I want in. He's picking on me. Watch, if this thing walks in, this is gonna.
There you
look
go.
At this.
There you go.
Oh, wow, you were right.
Yeah.
Oh, the money is on the man.
Yeah,
nice move.
Too bad I didn't have any money on that
Boy,
team.
oh boy, with bets like that, you could go to Vegas.
That's right.
Oh, the odds were in your corner. Yeah, that was good. And it looks so ironic because the animal just walked down and said, I know exactly where I'm going to go because this guy will get upset with me. Watch. You can see he's looking for the entrance. Where is that entrance? Somebody move the gate. Oh, that is too funny. Says, there it is, right there. I'll go home. This guy could get vicious and mean with me.
So they did good. Do you know what their time was?
No, I do not. I do not. I apologize. While Elda was doing the interview, I was listening to the interview with the buckles and all that, and I was admiring your buckle, and we never had a chance to start the watch. So I'll do it next time.
Okay.
But yeah, that was well done.
That was pretty quick,
I was
think.
impressed with that. Yeah, that was good. Maybe Elda can find out the time for us for that one and see how long it took them. If my guess would have to be, at a rough guess, it would have to be at least under the 2-minute mark.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because that was a lot quicker than what I anticipated.
So here comes our next team.
Okay, next team coming in now. This is where it gets important because they all know that it can be done.
Now there's a time to beat.
A certain amount of time, and yeah, it'd be different if it was the last person to do it. Then there's not a lot of pressure. But when you've got you've done yours and you got people behind you, that's when the people behind you have to pick it up a pace or two. This is quite the thing right now. The cutters have their work cut out for them, and I'm really impressed with what I'm seeing from these cutting horses, the ability that they've got how to read the animal, know where to go and the turns and all that. It's just unbelievable to watch. These are very, very smart animals.
I guess they had a cattle penning last weekend, and apparently there was probably a little over 130 teams at the cattle penning, so it's really getting to be a big sport.
Oh, it must be, because no doubt they were coming across the entire province,
oh,
possibly from south of the 49th for
that's
that
right.
one as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice, and we have people up here from south of the 49th that have come to partake in this event here in the beautiful area of Langley. And we want to welcome all our American participants today and viewers. We hope you're enjoying this telecast and hope you're enjoying it. 1:37, the time for the last one. Now, that was very, very well done. And you know that's why he's classified as the man with the knowledge right there.
That's her, isn't it? That's her!
Oh, now they only want one, don't they? Which one are they after?
I think they want the black one, so they've got to get rid of the other cow.
And they did just that. The rest of them in the corner back here to our right, they just go on a holiday in the
look at this, look at this.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You believe my watch says 48.71 seconds. Now it's not finished yet. Hey.
Whoops.
Now what's the story? I mean, like the animal was there, they just didn't close it. What do they
have to shut the gate before they stop the time.
What'd she say? Time out.
We'll have to see what the ruling is on this.
I thought she said time out. So time out. My watch, because the stopwatch, initially from start to finish right now, it says 1:14 from the start till the finish. And that included the time for the animal going in and coming back out. I think they should just give it. I mean, that was a valiant effort. They should just automatically give that to her. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was really good. All she had to do was get that gate shut, and her time would have been complete.
But I didn't expect the animal to come charging out like that. That was.
They will do that.
This.
Yeah.
You talk about catching you off guard. Can you imagine if the animal had to come out? Now, okay, fine, go home, not a problem. Fine. This part's simple. Now she comes in. This is the important part. Now trying to close the gate. The animal saw the end, stopped, turned, come out and said, "Hey, I don't like where I'm at. I'll stop. I want out, and you're not going to let me out. You're trying to stop me."
See, she was having a bit of trouble there, getting her horse to get up there to close the gate. And I think what happened was her horse spooked the cow, and the cow said, "Okay, then I'm out of here."
Well, when the cow started to come out the first time, you looked at that in the replay. The horse actually stopped and turned right around.
Yeah.
Here's the sign of a very stubborn-looking animal right there. Says, "You want me to go where? Forget it."
We have to have a judge's decision here, whether we start from the cow in the pen or from here or what.
Judge's decision. So what are we going to do? Go to the instant replay? Go to the camera in the sky?
Yeah.
This is quite the thing because, I mean, we've discussed a lot of different scenarios that could transpire at the course of the day, but we never expected this. At least I didn't. Yeah, this is quite nice. The animal says, "I don't care what you want to do. I'm going home." Now, what are they going to do? This is going to be quite the thing. I mean, they had the animal in. The only thing they did not do was have the gate closed. And from the time they started till the time they had the animal in, My watch said around 48 seconds, so that was a lot faster than the last one. The last one was 1:37. So this is quite the interesting situation right now.
So they're going to go down here, I guess, and have a little meeting.
Now, who gets to make the decision for this one? I mean, they said they're going to talk to the judge.
They'll probably go to the judge and to the Cowboy Olympics committee.
Where would the judge be? We have to get a view of this person here so we can see what type of look is on that person's face, what type of concern is shown here.
So it looks like they're just going to have a reride here and start over.
What are they doing? Going all over?
I think so.
Wow. Now that is something that's unusual. This could work in your favor. It might not work in your favor.
Right on the end.
Any black cow, go ahead.
Go for it.
That's the one. Come on, get mad at it. Let's go. You did it once already. That animal turned so fast. And the difference between this cutting horse and the other one is that when the animal turned on the last one, the animal turned, and instead of the horse turning facing the animal to go straight on, the horse actually did a complete 360.
Right. And a lot of times you'll notice too, if you're using a cutting horse to do this with, a cutting horse has been trained to never turn its back on a cow.
But this one did.
That's right.
So what are we saying? Is this not a proper cutting horse, or
well,
it's just
no.
a rookie cutting horse?
Well, a lot of these horses are maybe retired cutting horses or cutting horses that didn't quite make it into the cutting. But we wouldn't use our actual cutting horses for this event.
Wow. Well, that's interesting, because if you they blew the whistle, so obviously that's got to be it for this the time, because if you tally this time,
that's
from
right.
the time they started the second time till now,
yeah.
My watch says 1:13.
Your Sunrise Trailer team is up next.
And if you tally the first one between the two times, they do tally give or take 1 or 2 seconds for mistakes and all
so
that. And the
must be
watches
what
around.
they did.
Yeah. So what they did was they stopped it when the animal was in the chute, and then they started it. Once again, they get back out. So that's quite the thing. Elda, throw a little bit of light on this stuff for us. Come on in.
Thanks, Steve. I'm here with Carol Miller. She's the chairperson for the Pioneers
Lions Club of Fort Langley.
Okay, and what kind of events do you guys cover?
We cover this event here every weekend that they're here, and we do pancake breakfasts, we do Cloverdale Rodeo, we do BC Lions football games, softball city.
And your proceeds go to?
Anything that is needed in the community.
Well, that's great. How many volunteers do you have?
32.
Well, that's a good size. That way you can cover a few different events all at once.
We're always in different areas every weekend. We have the farmers market started downtown Langley just this summer.
Well, I know we came out for the pancake breakfast this morning, and it was great.
That's good.
Back to you, Steve.
Thanks, Elda. I'm still full from that breakfast we had this morning, but I tell you, I'm looking forward for supper. Anyway, we're going to take a look at the last one once again. Now, this is quite the thing. This is actually the second part. Actually, the first one, as we talked about how the animal was in the pen. Now, this is the second part of it, Wendy. Coming down. Now, so close. Now, watch. Watch the animal right here. Now, this is where I was saying the horse doesn't turn and face the cow.
Right.
It turns completely. Look at this. It turns the other way.
See, that's actually a disadvantage, because while she's turning, she can't see where that cow's going.
That's right. While she's turning, the cow actually picked up about 30 feet.
That's
so that
right.
You didn't think I noticed that, did you?
So here comes our next team.
Okay, they're out and the time started. Yeah, that can really work to your disadvantage when you do that. So obviously a little bit of work needed for that horse there, but needless to say, the first part of it was really well done. Okay, trying to go in and separate the animal and see which one belongs to who.
Okay, now they've got to get rid of two of them.
All they want is one of them. Now, if she said black one, the question is which black one? Oh, obviously we know. Oh. What are you going to do with it? Which one are they looking for? Are they trying to get the brown one here? Oh, maybe they're trying to get the brown one. So obviously now what would happen? What's the problem if they both go in? Yeah.
Then they'll have to get the other one out.
Watch this black one just go in just because general principle.
Odds are. Okay.
Now these animals seem really to pick up a little bit of speed coming out of the corner like that.
Yeah.
Okay, now they've got them separated. This is what they wanted to do from the outset.
Right.
And we've got 1 minute and 8 seconds so far. So see how the rest of this goes.
So it looks like the Bob Zernhilt team is still in first place for this.
So far with 1:37, good time. Nice little nonchalant trot there. I've noticed the animals, when they come out of that turn like that, they really seem to pick up speed and catch the horses off guard.
Yeah.
But this is a bigger animal, somewhat a little bit slower.
Yeah, this cow is a little bit slower. A lot of times too, you know, when you can start reading cattle and watching them, you know where they're going to go. A cow always goes where it looks. It'll look first and then it'll go there.
Aha, head fake.
Yeah. See, she just needs to come around a little bit and get in front of that cow. Now she needs to get up in front of it to get it to turn.
Can you brush the animal to steer it off?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Look at this. Now, this is where you got to depend on the rest of your help. Now,
that's right.
That's all there was.
So, no time for that team.
No, that's too bad. That's too bad. But they had a rough start trying to get the animal separated. That was their biggest problem right there.
So it's not as easy as it looks.
No, it's not. It's and the initial part, I mean, it looks simple to separate the animal and get it down, but the initial problem that I'm seeing with a lot of the groups is to get the animal initially separated, because if you have 2 or 3 come down, now okay, we've got this animal separated. Now, as you were saying earlier on, the animal is going to go where it looks. So all you got to do is watch the head of the animal. It'll look. Now, it looks over this way and then goes.
Right.
It's not that it looks to the left and runs to the right.
That's
or
right.
other way around.
Yeah.
It's you know, very, very adaptable at that, and obviously if you pick up on it and you can read it.
That's right.
Yeah, that's quite the thing. But in that case, it got by the cutter and all the way down. Now
that's right.
we've got
Now
another group.
This team I might put money on too. We've got Randy Rogers, who won the roping. We've got Gilbert Roy, and he's a farrier here in the Lower Mainland. He's from Maple Ridge. So
we should have Keith Rogers.
And
we should have Roy Passmore.
Right. So this might be a good team too.
Yeah, this could be interesting. It smells like someone's cooking supper behind us right
now.
Yeah,
it smells
I can
good,
smell
doesn't
something
it?
does. Oh, yes. Now,
okay,
they're
here
out.
they go.
Now, the last and the best time so far is 1:37. So no doubt as we get down to our last leg for teams, they want to try and pick it up a step or two.
That's right.
Right there.
Now they all get them separated, going in. Let's look and see. And again, we've said it before, communication is very important. They talk to each other. They know which ones they want.
All right.
I don't know if that's what you call talking to each other, but maybe it's trying to scare the animal. But it's working. I think that's a different form of yodeling.
That's the cowboy yodel.
That could be.
Okay, now.
Okay, come on. You've got 44 seconds gone so far. Staying right on his heels. And every turn they get closer and closer and closer. Come on, veer it in, veer it in. No, no, you didn't want to go that side. This animal says, forget it.
I'm out of here. Back into the herd.
That's tough. 105. And now they get to do it all over. And that was basically real well done.
They were close,
They
yeah.
were very close. All right, come on. Let's get going with this one. This cow says, I am not going to listen to you people at all.
Get out of here.
Sounds like the way I talk to the crows in the backyard. Get out of here. Yeah, this is good. This is, and again, this is not as simple as it looks. You
No,
figure,
it's not.
oh, it's simple. You can take an animal from one end to the other and just go out. But no way. Could be that maybe the cutter gets too close to the animal. And then
Well, sometimes if you just slow down a little bit, kind of let that steer stop and look.
Wow, they didn't do too well on that one. Whistle went. And our leader is still
Bob Zernhilt.
with 1:37 time now.
Thanks, Gilbert. Our next team in is the Westland Feeds team, and our penner is Larry Blow.
Now, we'll look at this one again. If you had a well-trained horse, the horse would pick the hat up for me. Okay, now watch this. This is part, now this is where I was saying possibly just too close.
Yeah.
Because the horse gets to the right side of the animal turns to the left, goes.
Right. Sometimes too, like
No,
right
left.
here. If you just slow down, you know, just kind of slow down and let that cow turn around and have a look.
Yeah, when you get a little bit too close to the animal can just go by it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. But it's a lot of fun. These guys, this must be a good weight loss program because some of these guys really look like they're working up a sweat out there.
You can see too. I mean, this is hard work for the one horse that's got to keep going back and forth the pen with the cow.
Oh, it is. I'm perspiring up here just sitting watching all these guys. But yeah, this is quite the thing, the way they're doing this. You know, we've got some men that are doing it, some ladies that are doing it, and full credit, full marks to them because this is something that's really, really unique.
Yeah, yeah. There's no gender discrimination in
No,
this
there
sport.
sure isn't. Is there an age
No.
where you, like, for realistically, could you have someone out here that's, say, 13, 14, or 15
for sure.
do this?
Yeah, you bet.
Do they have different age categories where the teenagers compete against teenagers,
do.
or would a teenager compete against somebody that's, say, like my age, about 31?
Well, in the cutting, we
Don't
do.
laugh when I say that.
I wasn't going to say anything. No, in the cutting, we do have, there's a youth class, and that's for 18 and under. And so they do have different categories for the ages.
Okay.
Okay, so here they
They've
go.
started. And we're going to see. They want to pick it up a step or two because they've got the 137 set to beat. Now, this is really where it gets down to brass tacks. You want to come down and do it as quick as you can, go in, do the separation, get them moving. Now, when they separate them, they've got to hold them over to one side. The penners have to hold them over. Oh, they're looking. Now, you've got a choice of 4. I mean, pick one.
Oh.
Long one. Now the one. They still have to get them separated.
Right here. Let me out. Right on the outside there.
Hey, they must have found him.
Okay, they've got their cow out.
That's quite unique how they do that. That's well done.
I think you like this, Steve. Maybe we should get you into this.
I do. I think this is
I
great.
think you
This
like
is
it.
neat. I like that. This is my biggest problem would just be I'd need some crazy glue in the saddle. Yeah, this is good. I like the way they separate them like that because I sound like a broken record, but it's not as easy as it looks.
No.
I mean, there's a real art to go in there. And
Follow her through, Your Honor.
This is definitely a team effort.
the only thing I've really seen that I've really enjoyed more than this so far is what they call mutton busting. And I enjoy watching them little kids do that.
Isn't that cute?
That is so cute.
I think next year my little boy will be in mutton busting.
Oh, that is fun to watch. I enjoy that.
Get right in there.
This is good.
Here's the end right here.
Now, you can hear them. They're talking. They're saying, okay, we know which one it is.
Hey, keep her up there.
Now, so they've got the one they're after.
Nope, they lost the one.
Well,
they're
they
after.
lost her. They're trying to get this one back.
There, now
Stubborn.
they've got her. Now they've got her. There are.
Okay, now they got the one they want.
So how are they doing for time now?
Well, mine says 2:06. And that's from the time they started to open the gate because I never know when they start and when they stop. So I'm just going at a rough time. My first time was right pretty well bang
yeah,
on.
you were right on.
That was pretty good. Not bad for a rookie guess. They're having a rough go for this one here.
Yeah, they're having trouble getting their cow separated.
Yeah, this thing does not want to go. And I hear you nudging saying, yes, it's got to be a male, I can tell.
I'd like to see an all-woman team.
That would be good.
Yeah.
Because from some of the women we've seen compete today, those are very exceptional athletes out here, and I know they beat me hands down.
You can hear those horses breathing heavy.
Yeah,
like, this
you
is
can.
hard work.
You can. Good setup by Dave Dick, our audio man, for the microphone location of on there. That's good.
Thank you.
Time, hey, not bad. I was 3 seconds too soon. Not bad. Yeah, that's tough. I mean, they had a rough go right there. Right from the initial outset, they had a tough time getting the animals separated from the rest of the herd, so that's tough.
That's right. A lot of it's luck of the draw, which cow you draw.
Team up is the Sharp Imaging team, and your single steer penner is Bob Moreau.
Now, this could be interesting right now. Got some more coming up. Now, watch. This is some of the problems that we'll look at for the last one that we just watched. Okay, watch them going and trying to get the animals separated. It's tough. The animals stick together, and you watch them.
Now, this is where reading your cow really comes in, works for your advantage. I mean, if you know where that cow's going to go before he gets there, you can be there and head him off.
Now, the ability to read your cow is basically a psychological move. You have to be able to understand. And what I always tell everybody when I talk about reading certain situations is try and play real quick. You got to do it real quick or you're just messed up.
That's right.
It's what I call play the reverse role real quick. If you were the animal, where would you go and why would you want to go there?
Right.
And if you do it quick, you can basically psychologically, you can out-psych your animal. You shouldn't have too much of a problem. But it's difficult to do.
Yeah.
You just have to understand what the logic is behind the whole thing. And let's face it, some animals are a lot more stubborn than other
Well,
ones.
that's exactly right.
I mean, that's no different from bronco busting, bareback riding. You can have you can have a good bull riding. Forget that. I mean, I watched them do that in Cloverdale. There is not a hope in Hades.
Okay, we're ready.
Yeah, I like to watch that from the side. I wouldn't get in there.
I watched that from the farthest vantage point. Yes, no kidding. Okay, we've started the clock. We've gone 6 seconds so far. They're coming in, trying to go in, get them separated. And it's ironic because as they're going out there, you could almost virtually hear a pin drop by the people that are watching this. The spectators, they're just watching in utter awe.
Especially the people that bought this team.
Yeah. Yeah, because there's dollars and cents on the line.
There's some money up here.
Is it Canadian or American dollars?
I don't know. We should have asked.
Canadian. I can say that I think ours should be worth more. We get that doubloony or whatever they call it. So, yeah, this is quite unique. Now they're going to get them separated, find the animals, separate them. Now they've got some that are down the far end. They don't want those. They want to get those ones back. So obviously they have to get all of these back. Now,
look at this.
Is that the right animal?
Oh,
so close. That was 1 minute and 4 seconds. Oh, that should have an automatic gate closer when it goes in. Cross a line. Oh, that's frustrating. Oh, so close, Wendy.
Now, odds are that cow's been in there once. It's not going to want to go in there again.
Can you hide food in the thing like that? Is there a rule against that?
No, I think that's cheating.
Oh, that's too bad. I wouldn't tell nobody. I'd bury it or something like that.
Just drop a little bit out of your pocket on the way out.
Oh, that's too bad. Because it went so smooth. And when they were first all going back here, I thought initially he was going to chase all 3 animals back down the other end.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
And the one just said, I'll go home right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's disheartening. Minute 55 seconds so far, and they had that first animal in there so quick. Okay, who's going to come on? Survival of the fittest here. Hey, you can't do that.
Okay.
Is that allowed?
This cow's decided it's had enough.
Look at this. I can't believe this. This animal is, this thing is right. Look at this, look at this animal says, hey, I don't believe this. Oh, this is too funny. Somebody get on a red cape. This looks like bullfighting. Look at this, this is funny. Look at this. Oh, you gotta love this.
This cow says, I don't want to play anymore. Get out of my way.
Thanks, Bob.
Thanks, Bob. No kidding, I'm going home.
Yeah.
Look at this cow. This cow says, I'm going to get you. I don't care what you're doing, man. I am upset with you. You have got me very upset. Oh, we have not seen this before, and this stupid animal is still doing this. This is too funny. Oh, this is good. Oh, give the animal horn. Somebody bring out the red towel. Look at this. He's chasing the... Oh, he's even going after the spectators. Oh.
This is a sour cow.
Oh, well,
this cow doesn't want to play anymore.
No kidding. This is funny. A female she-cow.
That's right.
And you were telling me only males were stubborn. You're up here hitting me every time we say something. Oh, this was too funny. Oh, that was a good laugh. That was good.
That was good, yeah.
That was good. Wide World of Sports. That's got to be. That's going to have to be on our footage for Christmas time for our TV show. That
there you
is
go,
good.
Steve. Maybe we could go put a bull rope on it and let you jump on there.
Not a hope. Not a hope. Yeah, maybe I could do, what do they call it, bull skiing or something from behind?
There you go.
My luck, the animal will just stop. Look at the animal is still doing it. Now watch this. Look at it on the replay here. He's charging the horse.
Yep.
Now this has to be, painful for the horse.
No, that didn't hurt the horse at all.
That's easy for you to say. I mean, we're up here. If you were down there on the the grounds like that, and somebody charged you like that, that might hurt a bit. You might say something. But no, this animal says...
She definitely has an attitude. She doesn't want to...
kidding.
She doesn't want anyone telling her where to go.
This is too funny. Oh, let's go downstairs while we catch our breath. Elda, you there?
Yeah, thanks, Steve. I'm here with Keith Rogers. You're with the team roping, am I correct?
That's correct.
How many years have you been team roping?
30.
Same as your son. I guess you guys started about the same time?
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
It must be kind of nice to be able to ride with your son today.
Oh, absolutely. I couldn't believe that we got drawn up together. It's just the luck of the draw. So, he's one of the best headers in the country. So, it's a pleasure to ride rope behind him.
Do you get very many opportunities in the events to ride with him?
Oh, yeah. In the normally this is a drawn event, so you just take your chances. But normally we enter together. So it's a planned affair before we get there. We just automatically enter and rope together. So in most other competitions, we rope together.
How many years have you been involved in this one?
Ever since its conception. I can't remember when. I missed for a few years, but I was at the first one. We started down at Bud Holman's down south in northern Langley, and we had a couple of years there, and then I can't remember as I lost track from there. And I was off for a couple of years. I had a bad back, so I couldn't ride, but ever since its conception, and I can't remember how many years it's been now. So.
Is it always roping that you've done, or have you switched around?
Yeah,
just roping?
I calf roped. When I first started, calf roped, and then I've been team roping, and just strictly team roping ever since.
Well, you guys have done a good job today.
Yeah, we enjoy it, and I like roping with my son, and he's an excellent header. And, it's a good event. This is a real fun day more than anything else, and it's good. The camaraderie with all the people and all the friends are here. And it's a nice outing. It really is.
I've had a chance to talk with your wife and your daughter-in-law, and they really enjoy watching this too.
Well, my wife has followed me around all these years. She doesn't ride a rope herself, but she follows me around, and she's my greatest supporter. And she's a great influence. And to me, normally we have a motorhome with us, and that's her domain when we're away. So I judge a lot of BCRA rodeos also. Like for the next 5 weeks, I'm going to be judging somewhere. Coombs next weekend. Then we go to Abbotsford, Chilliwack, and back to Courtenay. So, and that's for BCRA judging. So.
Well, every good man needs a good woman to stand behind them.
That's a fact. She's been around for a long time. So So, and she's as I say, one of my greatest supporters. So.
Well, that's good to hear. Let's get back to the event. Back to you, Steve.
Thanks, Elda. What did she pay you to say that is what we want to know. Now, we were laughing up here. And for anybody, when you go home and you sit and you watch this event, if you want to know what Wendy and I were talking about, ask Wendy. She'll tell you. We actually had a good laugh about what was going on over there. But that was good to watch. And it was nice, he was saying about how his whole family's involved and how they all work together. That part is very, very nice because they have to work together. But I guess from his vantage point, since his wife is not actively involved and she follows him around so much, you wouldn't want to get her mad because she might decide one day to put the saddle on not too correct.
That's right. Let me do that saddle up for you, honey.
And it's been claimed and I won it.
Now, what are they looking for now? It looks like they've coming out and they're looking for something, or
no,
they're
just getting organized here.
Okay, yep, the door opens, it closes. Maybe they're just thinking, man, things should have closed faster when that animal went in there the last time. But no, they've got the rest of them down the one end. Now, while they get organized and regroup, we're going to take a bit of a time out and catch our breath from that real hilarious situation just took place. We're going to come back with more from the Cowboy Olympics right after this.
You're watching Rogers Community 4, serving Surrey, Langley, and New Westminster.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the 1996 annual Team Cowboy Olympics from the Langley Riders Arena in beautiful Langley, British Columbia. I'm Steve Erickson with Wendy Hendrickson. Wendy, very, very enjoyable day out here so far. We've had a lot of fun covering everything. Got another couple events throughout this. And fill us in as to what we're going through.
Well, this has just been a great day.
Your time of 58.03.
Okay, we're just finishing up now with the cattle penning. I think we've got a couple more teams to go here. And then we're going to find out who the big winners of the day are.
We've actually had a couple of real good pins with some good, exceptional time so far.
Yeah. The cattle just had a little break. They had a cool down time. They got showered with water. And
now, prior to us just going off and taking a little bit of a refresher out here, you were telling me that animals are no different from humans. They can get what they call sunstroke.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to look after your animals just like you do yourself. We've got to keep them cool and make sure that they have lots of water and some shade to get into, and we keep them cooled down. Somebody takes a hose out back there and hoses them down to keep them cool.
Yeah, they do. Well, as you can see, there's not a lot of coverage over top of the animals down there, so it's only understandable that and we keep alluding to it, that the animals that come to this, despite the fact of whatever some people might say, the animals that have been here today, they've been well taken care of.
Some of them are looked after better than some of the people here.
That's probably a very true statement.
That's right. So we've got our next team here getting into the pen.
Now they'll go in, and as we were saying earlier on, this is where they go down, they pick the number of their animal, separate the animal from the rest of the herd, and their job is to get the animal down and eventually in the pen that they're in right now.
Okay, here they go. This is, that looks like Mike Stradling out front there.
They go up, and as you were saying earlier on, Wendy, they have to go up and approach these animals very, very slow and
you don't
cautious.
want, that's right. You don't want to run into the herd, or it's going to be like breaking the balls on a pool table. You'll have cattle all over the arena.
Did you see him yet?
Okay,
I'm just going to let them come by you.
That's Frank Principe that you hear talking right there.
Okay.
You can see them. They're looking, and they're still trying to find their animal.
Push him back, push him back.
That's 7.
15
That's 6.
You can hear Frank counting off all the numbers on the cows.
Yeah, no, this is very time consuming. So far, from the time they open the gate, they've gone 52 seconds with a 3-minute duration for this event. Very important.
Looks like they've got their cow spotted.
Go ahead.
Let him come out. Let him come out. Drive it down. Okay. Okay, come on.
Now, is that the one they're after?
That looks like the one.
Obviously, it must be. Otherwise, they wouldn't be chasing them that way.
Right over there, hard.
So now the trick is to get that cow down to this end and through the pen.
We were watching a couple there while we were taking a little bit of a break, and boy, there was a couple sure went in there so easy. And we also saw one go in that wasn't supposed to go in.
Yeah.
The cutting horse is what I'm amazed with here, how the cutting horse has so much ability to read what the animal's doing.
And they really do enjoy it. I mean, they're not doing it because they have to. They do it because they really enjoy it.
So close. Oh, close the gate, close the gate.
The gate! Get the gate! Get the gate!
Well, we hear everybody calling, get the gate. Oh, too bad. That was 2 minutes and 3 seconds. The closing of that gate is quite the thing. That's quite the thing. How they go down and they have to get him in. And the trick is not just getting him in, the trick is keeping him in there while you can actually close the gate.
Well, you see, when you go to close that gate, you've kind of got to turn your back on the cow, and that's when they can sneak out on you.
Oh, and yeah, we just saw that. Not just the first time we've seen that today. And as you were saying earlier on, the thing is that if the animal goes in once, the likely chances of the animal going back in twice are very, very slim.
Been there, done that. I'm not going to do it
pretty
again.
well slim and non-existent. Once, yes. Twice, forget it.
And now that cow looks like it's looking for a place to go, so.
Yeah, now going to come back now.
Their time is up.
Time is up. Oh, Oh, too bad. They had it and they couldn't maintain it right there. That was tough because when they did initially get the animal in, they were down at about 2 minutes and 2 seconds.
That's right.
So they did have lots of time. But we've seen lots of times, some good times so far. What's the fastest time that has gone place so far?
I
know we had the 137. Now here's the replay right here. Now, if we can see this one here, going in. Now maybe this is, no, they're trying to get him in the pen back there now. Now, the animal is in the pen. You can see right there. Now, watch. The key is to get the gate closed. Now, all you could hear throughout the duration of this was the cowboy that was hollering, and the rest of the team was hollering, close the gate, close the gate. Good camera work, good close-up camera work there. Now, you can see. Now, watch. The animal goes back in, and the animal comes out. As he reaches,
there it goes.
There goes the animal right there, out. Talk about ability. Never mind for the cutting horse to read what's going on.
Right.
For the animal to read what's going on for the cutting horse as well.
That's right.
Yeah, that was very, very interesting. We don't want anybody to touch that dial because when we come back, we're going to have all the hardware presented here from the Langley Riders Arena in beautiful downtown Langley. Stay with us for more Team Cowboy Olympics.
Up there by Dixon. Dixon in the slot. Great save there by the goaltender. Bernard, the rebound. Watch this. The big man.
Sean Olsen calling a signal, pitches out to Ryan Cody, gets around the outside, gets the first down, and he's tackled
before he takes it away. Here's Cody, and he gets it to go. And he'll go to the baby. Unbelievable. Cody
You're watching Rogers Community 4, serving Surrey, Langley, and New Westminster.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to beautiful downtown Langley. I tell you, we've had an awful lot of fun out here today, Wendy. It's been very enjoyable watching everybody go through the paces in some real interesting situations.
We did have a few interesting ones, yeah.
Well, it was good, and you know, they're getting all set to present all the proper awards to all these people, and there's a lot of hardware given out to all the people.
Yeah, there's some really nice prizes. Belt buckles, halters, lead ropes, splint boots.
The money is there, and these people have won it all. And the winning team is right there. Any idea who the winning team is, Wendy?
I think Marnie's just going to announce it.
I think she's going to announce it. So I think we're going to go and listen to the announcer's booth right now and listen to all the announcements of this event.
And the winning team wins silver buckles.
I can see the announcement out there, or the people that are being presented with the silver buckles, and nice, you know, because obviously they must have had the highest team score, because
that's right.
All the totals in this event are tallied, so it competes against the main score for everything.
That's right. They'll probably let us know what the different scores were for each team.
And they're getting their buckles one at a time. And we were talking earlier on about the buckles and how they make them, and they are very, very beautiful. We had the chance to look at a couple while we were down getting ourselves refreshed with a drink. and very, very nice, well made, quite impressive.
They are. They're beautiful buckles.
Now this is something a little different for them. We have asked them to...
Congratulations. The second place team, sponsored by Fraser Valley Auctions. Our cutter was John Sarek, our penner Karen Popple, our header Neil Main, and our healer Marty Ross.
Okay, I think while they're waiting for the next team to come in, Elda's got the winning team down in the field. Elda?
Yeah, these are the first place winners, Steve. They've got some beautiful buckles. And can I get your name?
Gene Skoji from the States.
Bev Kirby. Karen Jansen.
Darcy Campbell.
Congratulations, you've got some gorgeous buckles there. Back to you, Steve.
Thanks very much, Elda. Yeah, nice of those people to get those buckles, and it's nice. They were saying they come up from the States to compete, the one man there, and again, it's quite ironic how they put them all together. They put the names in the hat, they drew the names individual, and put the teams together that way. And that way you don't get too complacent, so you work with the same crew over and over and over.
That's right.
Now, what is this group getting presented with, Wendy?
Looks like they're getting splint boots.
Congratulations to you. Our third place team is sponsored by the Keg in the Country. Our cutter was Bill Colvin, our penner Bev Main, header is Dave Lambert, healer is Dave Lougheed.
There, well, they're making the announcements. Elda's got the second place winner with their trophies. Elda?
Yeah, thanks, Steve. This is the second place team. Do you want to just let them know who you are?
I'm Marty Ross from Sumas Prairie. We're just heading out of here.
Karen Popple from Abbotsford, BC, and I think I'll hang around and have a steak.
John Sarek from Langley, and we're going to have a steak also.
Neil Main from Coombs, and I guess we're going to be going home.
You guys don't have any other rodeos that you're going to attend pretty soon here?
Next weekend.
Next weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Congratulations.
Gotta eat first.
Yeah, right. Get that steak in.
Get them horses rested up.
Right. Back to you, Steve. Thanks.
Thanks, Elda. Eating first. They sound like somebody's been listening to me up here. Yeah, they are. The third place winners, as they're getting set to pass them out right now, they are sponsored by the Keg in the Country, and those are the people that are making all this beautiful smelling food behind us here that we're having a tough time restraining ourselves from, Wendy.
And it looks like this team got rope bags.
Well, that's something that you don't see, especially the people that aren't really connected with the sport. You don't see a lot of that. You just think, you can carry your rope separate and wrap them up. But they've actually got the proper bags to carry them in.
That's right.
Sponsored by the Saddle Shop. Our cutter was Roy Passmore, penner Gilbert Roy, the header Randy Rogers, and the healer Keith Rogers.
Ah, this is the father and son
This is
team
the
right
team,
now.
yeah.
This is good. Now, as they were saying, the cutter was Roy Passmore, Gilbert Ray, Randy Rogers, and Keith Rogers for this one. Now, these are the ones we watched Randy and Keith, the father and son team, compete earlier on. Nice to see them. We were talking also about the family involvement, and that's nice to have.
That's right. And Keith and Randy have been really successful in the roping.
They have. And I think Elda's ready with another group. Elda?
Yeah, Steve, I've got the third place winners here. Do you want to just start with your name and where you're from?
Bill Colvin. I'm a local here in Surrey. Bev Main, Parksville.
Dave Lougheed from Creston, BC.
Dave Lambert from Aldergrove.
Do you guys have a rodeo that you're going to be attending here pretty quick, or?
We got our Creston finals that are coming up at the end of the month.
Oh, very good. You going to enjoy the steak dinner that's coming up?
Oh, you bet.
Yeah.
Great.
It's free. It's from
That part we can do.
Back to you, Steve.
Thanks very much, Elda. Yeah, it's a good time. All the people getting all the special hardware out here, the bags and the buckles. It's been a very, very enjoyable day. This event is something, and I say it quite honestly, this event is something completely new to myself. I've not come out and covered a broadcast till now for this. And Wendy, I have really enjoyed it. It's been an awful lot of fun.
We had a lot of fun today.
We did. We had an awful lot of fun, and Wendy kept me in line, and she taught me an awful lot about this sport because it's a completely new venture. Any final thoughts on what we watched today?
I think we had a really good day, and I think everybody had a really good time.
I like it because of the team aspect and how everybody works together, and they do such a marvelous job. We've had a good time here out at the Langley Riders Arena in beautiful Langley for this Team Olympics, for the 1996 Team Olympics. Wendy, it's been a good time. I've really enjoyed working with you.
It was
Wendy
fun.
Hendrickson, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Anytime, give me a phone call. I'm Steve Erickson on behalf of Elda Dunn. Thanks for watching. If you don't play sport, at least be one.